This is the MMA Diagnosis Podcast. I'm your host, Hammond Mir, and today I have with me a very special guest. He's a professional kickboxer with a record of 75 wins and 4 losses, and is now a professional fighter at Karate Combat League and had a massive win last week on April 1st in Miami. He's actually the first fighter I've ever done a podcast with as well on this show, so you can check the episode out. Shahzaib, King Rindh, how are you, my brother?
Thank you, brother, for inviting me in your podcast. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. You had a massive win over in Karate Combat League. It's actually an international win. You were all over, Pakistani media and everywhere internationally, right? But before we get into that, where have you been the last 2-3 years? We haven't seen you in the international scene. Is there any reason for that?
I have been preparing for this fight. Last 2 years I was like off. So after my one fight, I was off. No fights, nothing. I was just focusing on something that, some bad things. So I wanted to, improve my skills, improve myself. I was training hard for this. So after 2 years, now I'm back. Now I have showed everyone like I am something. So and it was a big fight. Yeah, it was a big fight, and I am the first Pakistani to represent my country in American soil. So we were working on my visa to get here. So it was like silent. Now we did it.
That's amazing to hear. It was nice to see you back because I've been waiting for your return. The last time we spoke was about 2-3 years ago, I believe.
Yeah, 3 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, so you've got that win now. How is it over in America compared to Pakistan? How's the lifestyle over there? How do you find it?
Yeah, it's totally everything is changed. Everything is if you're in training prospect, everything is changed. Their training and everything is like they are so professional. And GoatShed Academy, they are so professional. They do things very professionally. So you have seen my fights. I have improved a lot. My last fight was I was something else, and in this fight I was something else. So I have improved a lot because their training is so amazing and people are so amazing, so professional. So I really love it.
Okay, so obviously people say that the training, there's different levels in every country, right? How is the level of striking and everything in America compared to Pakistan, for example?
Yeah, the coaches are like professional. They know technical. They are very technical. They know how to train people. How to manage their times. Everything is like professionalism. So training here is very good, and I have good training partners. I am in the best gym of the world. GoatShed is a very big gym, and there are a lot of fighters. So I am very excited for this. I am very happy I'm here to be part of this amazing team.
So now, talking about obviously training partners and sparring, and now let's talk about your coach, Asim Zaidi. How has he been an influence over the last couple of months or before this fight? How has he influenced you and in your game and improving it?
He has a lot of knowledge in this game because he was a fighter. He has a lot of fights. He is like kickboxing world champion. He is like BJJ, everything. He knows everything. He is like scientist of martial arts. So it was very good to learn from him every time when we speak. I learn from him. When we train, I learn from him. He's a very genius guy and he has a lot of knowledge. So I have learned from him a lot.
He's a scientist. Yeah. He's a scientist, but he's also a social marketing genius as well. The way he promotes is amazing.
He is a total package. He's social media marketing, expert. He's like a very good coach, and he is young. A lot of coaches are very old, and they are, doing the old things. He is like Asim Zaidi. He is like new coach, and he is like so. He was a fighter, so he knows everything.
Yeah, he was wearing a sherwani, I believe, in your fight. He's wearing,
he was wearing. Asim is wearing the shalwar kameez in my fight. Laura, she was my manager. She was wearing Pakistani, Pakistani suit. So everyone in back in the event, everyone was like wearing the shalwar kameez. It's like a Pakistani scene, you know. There are a lot of fans from Pakistani community. They all were together. We had a lot of Pakistani flags. It's like a home. It looks like a home. Like I am fighting in my home.
Yeah, I watched the fight and I saw so many Pakistanis there with the flag with Sawakmi. I was amazed because I didn't know there was that many in Miami, in Florida. So
So many Pakistanis came like from everywhere. I didn't know, like I didn't think about like there will be more Pakistanis. So everyone will, you know, everyone was like Pakistan, Pakistan, chanting my name, Shahzaib, Shahzaib. So it gave me a lot of energy, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm very thankful to the community, Pakistani community. They came and supported me a lot. So it helped me a lot.
yeah, I mean, let's talk about, you just mentioned your manager Laura. I was watching a video. Was she the one that scouted you? So you sent her something and she scouted you, and she's the one that helped you get over to America. Is that true?
Yeah, she's my manager. You know, she was like working for my visa like 1 year ago. She is like 1 year consistently. She was working. Then you know, in Pakistan, it's very hard to get the American visa, and I have like the uh, most greatest visa, like O1 visa. Few people get this visa. It's like athlete with extraordinary level. So she worked a lot for this, and she was like 1 year we are in talks and we are working on my visa, and finally we did it, and I'm very thankful. She believed in me. She brought me here. You know, she brought me and she introduced me to the American fight management, fighting managements.
Yeah. So speaking about that now, so she gave you the visa. Now you come to America. How long did you train for this fight then?
Yeah, in America, like 2 months in America, I'm training.
Okay, and then let's talk about your fight. I mean, I watched it. The opponent, you were engaging, but you kept on running away. So
Yeah,
talk about
he
that.
was all over the place, and he was just, he didn't want to fight it. He was like, just want to pass the time. He was running and watching the time when it will be finished. So I was looking for a knockout, but you know, he was just running. What do I can do?
I mean, your coach made a funny video on Instagram with that.
Yeah.
He's a tracker. He's a wrestler. Yeah, that you see that one?
Which
Maybe
one?
the song when he's running away.
Yeah, he was running. Yeah, and he like spit on my coach because
Yeah.
he didn't do anything in the ring. You know, I was there, so he didn't do. He was like hopeless in the ring, so he did like spit on my coach.
Yeah, I mean, your coach now. Yeah, he was. Your coach is very clever. He was talking to your opponent, and your opponent was talking back, getting distracted by your coach when he's got a fight. So, did, how did you think of that? What did you think of that?
My coach was he is genius. I told you like he is genius. He was trying to get his mind off from the fight. So he did it. So he was listening to my coach. He was not in the fight. You know, he was scared. So my coach was. It was a plan. You know, make him slip away from the fight. So we did.
Okay, so let's talk about now. Like, so you just won the fight, and now you're all over social media, all over the news channels. How does it feel as a Pakistani to finally be recognized now in Pakistan, and for winning an international event and being the first fighter to win? Right.
It's a it's big win for Pakistan. You know, it's a history in the making because no one from Pakistan has made this far. You know, fight in American soil and win in this big league. Karate Combat is a very big league, and no one from Pakistan has been competed in this league. So I was the first Pakistani to compete and represent my country. So it was big for Pakistan, and I am very thankful. You know, very happy that they are giving support to our athletes, and they're giving me a lot of support. A lot of people are supporting me. Media is giving me a lot of coverage. I'm in every news. I'm like on trending, so it gives other players a hope, a motivation, so they can be like train hard, and when they reach to the certain level they get yeah.
Okay, so you won this fight now.
They get recognition, yeah.
You're in the lightweight division in karate combat, I believe. Yeah. So
I like,
let's talk about your division. The current champ in your division is Luis Victor Rocha, Brazilian fighter. Um, do you feel like you two will meet up in the future? Like, you know,
yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm here for the world title, you know. So it's like just the beginning. It was just beginning, just to show them what I am. So it was the beginning step. So we have our next step is to become world champion. So we will get after 2 3 fights. I hope we can get the world title, and we will get back to Pakistan.
so let's talk about that. Like, obviously, karate combat now is the biggest karate organization in the world right now at the moment. Do you feel like this kind of style of event suits you best for how you fight?
Yeah, karate combat is a very very great league. I really love it, and it's like they are so organized. Everything was so organized. The fight week was so organized. Everything was on the time. Everything was perfect. The staff, the management, the CEO, and everyone was there. Everyone was so supportive. If we had any issue, we told them, and they resolved it. So they were so managed. It's like a very pro. They are like very pro, and I really love it. And karate combat is like I was thinking about something like that a long time. Like it's like my own game. I'm made for this game. So in the pit is something like very next kind of experience. Really love that, and I really enjoyed the movements with karate combat.
So, speaking about that, there was a few legends there as well as commentators. You had Boss Rutan and you had Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Did you get to meet them?
Yeah, yeah, Stephen Wonder. Yeah, I meet them. I gave them my interview, and Wonderboy he invited me, to his place, his home, to
Oh,
come and
wow.
yeah, it was so nice of him, and I'm really happy I meet those people.
Yeah, you looking to go train with Wonderboy some period?
Yeah, yeah. Hope so. I will train with him. He invited us to his home, so we will go there and train with him.
Yeah, do people like that inspire you? Like, you see people like Wonderboy, look how well he's done MMA now. He's got that similar style and that kickboxing, karate, wushu style, right? Sanda. Do people like that kind of motivate you now? Like now you've come to America, you can make it to the top level.
Yeah, yeah. I like. Yeah, I can make it too because it's my game. Karate combat. Like I have boxing, kicking, wrestling. Everything is together. And my next goal is like I want to compete in this league, become the champion of this league, and then move to MMA, then become champion of MMA. So that's my next plan, and I'm working on my everything from ground to striking. Everything I'm working on it.
I mean, that's a great idea because you're only 24, you got enough time, and karate combat will only give you that push, right, to gain further your traction in America. Uh, how do you feel like the Pakistani people are taking this? Like, because I was watching a video, there was like crowds in Pakistan watching your fights on a big screen. How was that for you, seeing that?
Back in Pakistan, they have a like big screen, and there were a lot of people there. They all are like after Aftari, it's a Ramadan, so everyone was like on standing. After fasting, they came out from their homes to watch my fight, and it was a very big screen. And government of Balochistan have taken this initiative to show the people like my fight. So it was a very big. My father was chief guest there, and there are a lot of people, like thousands of people were there, and they were chanting for me, and they were praying for me, and it was a great. Yeah, it was very good. I really love it, and it gives me a lot of energy, a lot of motivation to train more hard and make to train more hard and get more wins.
Do you feel like you winning and progressing in this kind of league and having international fame, do you think that will help the people of Balochistan as well? Like we see in Pakistan, where there's not a lot of support for the area of Balochistan and things like that. Do you feel like you doing these kind of things will help improve the support over there as well?
Yeah, definitely. Like Balochistan people, they are fighters, they are warriors. There are a lot of good talent there. They are just hidden. Like I am, I was like, no one knew me. Like I have fought in one, then no one knew me. Like I was hidden. There were no opportunities. So if you give them opportunities, they will be like, they will shine. So it's good. They have in future. I think I can get them here and show them what we are like. Balochistan will be next Dagestan.
Be the next Pakistan.
Yeah, next Dagestan. Like Dagestani fighters are famous now.
Yeah,
It's time for Balochistan fighters to become
yeah.
like same kind because they have the same potential, same energy, same power, everything.
Yeah. I believe that I've seen a lot of tough people from Balochistan and competing. You got a lot of kickboxers over there as well. Um, so speaking about that now, so obviously supporting the people of Balochistan. Do you feel like you're the face now of Balochistan? Like, do you feel like you're the image over there?
Yeah. In Balochistan, like I'm like their star, and they like giving me a lot of good, well wishes, and they are like giving motivation. They are like their teachers are like giving my example to their students, So it's a big thing. It's a very big thing. So I
Okay.
didn't. I will be like this big. So thank God.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching a video, right? And you said that you done 90% of your training on YouTube, or 80, a lot of your training was from YouTube, right?
Yeah, because back in Pakistan there were no, in my gym I was like training alone, watching YouTube videos, learning from the YouTube videos. So I had no training partners, I had no coach, I had no like padding partner. I was training my own. When I get into the big fights like one fight and other big kickboxing fights, I was training alone with my own self, watching YouTube videos and doing it, training it on the back. It was all like that. I had no good people, no professionals, just doing my own stuff, learning from YouTube.
Yeah, I find that crazy because in one you fought a very tough fight for a multi-world champion, and you could have won that fight. So that's amazing. That is now that you got the professional training at GoatShed, with Asim Zaidi and that team, right? I think limits, the limits high over here. So moving from that now.
Yeah. Now I have a team. I have a manager. I have everyone. Like there, people are Pakistani community people. Like I have found a mom. Like she's Asim Zaidi. Yeah, mom is like helping me a lot. She is taking care of each and everything. And a manager, my manager taking care of everything. My coach is taking care of everything. I have a lot of back in my gym. I have a lot of people. They are taking care of me. Like I'm like complete now. I can like do now. I can become a world champion. There is no way. No one can stop me now.
So you're staying full-time American, I believe, right? You're staying
Yeah,
full-time.
yeah,
So how's the food over there compared to
yeah,
here?
yeah. It's amazing. Beautiful country, beautiful people. Everyone is so kind, so friendly. I love it.
What are you eating over there? You having burgers and pizzas and stuff like that, or
Yeah. Now I'm fasting. After
yeah,
Ramadan.
Ramadan, obviously. Yeah. Or iftari, what are you eating at iftari then?
In Aftari, I am eating pakoda, samosas.
Oh, okay, traditional food.
Pakistani stuff. There are a lot of aftar parties. I'm now going to aftar parties, enjoying the life.
Enjoying the Miami life, yeah.
Yeah, Miami life.
Right. So let's talk about your YouTube because you got your own channel and you do vlogs and things like that. It's good to see a fighter, promoting themselves and that. So how long have you been on the YouTube?
Yeah, I am on YouTube. I have a lot of subscribers, and I'm like now just making vlogs and all this stuff. Like, show the people that how I'm living. Back in Pakistan, they want to see me like how he is doing. Like, they want to see everything. So I just open the channel and I am working on it.
What's your channel name for the people that may not know?
My name is Shahzaib Rindh.
Shahzaib Rindh, yeah. And
Yeah. I have like 12,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel.
your TikTok star as well, right?
Yeah, I have a TikTok account. Yeah.
Yeah. How many followers you got on there? I know you got a lot there.
I have like 3.1 million likes on my TikTok account, and I have like 160K followers on my TikTok.
Shahzaib Rindh as well at TikTok.
Yeah, Shahzaib Rindh 1. Yeah.
Okay, well, so yeah, see, so the marketing's over there. Before I end the interview, the podcast, I'm going to ask you a few questions. We've done this last time as well. Trying to get an update now. So let's start off with your favorite striking technique.
My favorite striking technique is like my left kick on the face, on the jab, on the body.
Okay.
Yeah, and left roundhouse kick. It's my favorite, and front push kick is my favorite.
Okay. What's your favorite punch then? So what's your favorite punch? Jab, cross, which?
Yeah, my favorite combination is jab to the body, jab to the face, then hook, and then cross.
What's your favorite style of kicking? What's your favorite kick, like to throw?
Yeah, my favorite kick is like front push kick and roundhouse kick on the face. These are my favorite kicks.
Okay. And which one do you prefer, roti or rice?
Both.
You like both? You can't pick.
Both.
Which one you eat more rice? You probably have rice more, right?
I eat like roti a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, roti and rice both are my favorite things.
Okay.
I can choose between them.
Lamb or chicken?
Lamb.
Lamb, yeah. Okay. Let's talk about cricket or football. I asked you this one last time. I want to hear you answer this time.
Yeah, football. Definitely football.
I know why you don't like cricket. Do you remember what you said?
Yeah, I like football a lot because we play football.
Yeah, he don't like cricket because he goes it's a desi game and it's for ladies, right?
Yeah.
Man. Who is your favorite current fighter to watch?
My current fighter is like Khabib. He's retired now. Islam, yeah.
Yeah. How's Khabib influenced you?
Yeah, he influenced me a lot because he's like religious guy. He like prays, he does everything on time, perfect. He's very focused. Like I'm doing his, I'm the same kind of person. So I really like him. Yeah.
Do you feel like Khabib becoming champion and things like that has helped Muslim fighters around the world?
Yeah, it helped a lot of Muslim fighters. It gave him motivation, a lot of motivation. And he is like living legend. He is like I'm very influenced by him. I'm following him a lot. He is like doing the stuff like in the right way. He is following his religion, and he is like praying. He's he's praying. He's following religion, and he's fasting. Everything he's doing, and he's doing the same time training. So it's like very good thing, motivational.
Before we end it, just like to hear one last final message to the people around the world that support you, and if you just give us a final message about that.
Yeah, my message is for the youngsters. I want them to set their goals and make a like something. Make yourself a goal. And then work on your goal to achieve it. Set different objectives to achieve your goal. So in life, you have to have something, and then you have to work hard so you can achieve it.
And where can people find you on social media? And is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, my social media, Instagram is the Shahzaib Rindh official. My YouTube is Shahzaib Rindh, and my TikTok is Shahzaib Rindh 1. And big shout out to my gym, GoatShed Academy, and my manager. They have supported me a lot and helped me a lot. And back in Pakistan, there are some 10 people like Sardar Mohammed Rindh. He supported me when I was coming to US. And Sardar Khan Rindh, he was like brother to me. he supported me always. Whenever I needed help, I went to him, and he supported me a lot. And there are certain more people like they supported me a lot. But Asim mom, she supported me here a lot, and there are everyone who supported and chanted for me, my family, everyone. I'm very thankful to them.
All right, Shahzaib, it's a pleasure having you on. I mean, I see a lot of potential in you, and I hope you become champion, and we see you in MMA, and you become an MMA world champion as well, for the people of Pakistan. Inshallah, it's a pleasure having you on.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for having me.
This is MMA Danos podcast. Shahzaib Rindh, we're out.